Hello and welcome to the DC World Podcast. I am once again your host Jeffrey Gibson, and coming up on the podcast this week, I am going to be discussing should Ezra Miller be fired from The Flash, so let's get on with it. Police arrested The Flash star Ezra Miller again, which lead to questions about the actor's DC film's future. Warner Bros. Discovery will release The Flash on June 23, 2023. Nevertheless, fans wonder if Miller's legal troubles will derail the film. The Hawaii Police Department revealed the details about Miller's latest arrest, shortly after 1 a.m. on Tuesday, April 19, 2022, a 29-year-old visitor from Vermont was arrested for second-degree assault after an incident at a residence in Pahoa. At 1:10 a.m., Puna Patrol officers responded to a report of an assault that occurred at a get-together at a private residence in the Leilani Estates subdivision in Lower Puna. During the course of their investigation, police determined that the individual, later identified as Ezra Miller, became irate after being asked to leave and reportedly threw a chair, striking a 26-year-old female on the forehead, resulting in an approximate half-inch cut. The Hawaii Police Department added that Ezra Miller was subsequently arrested at 1:30 a.m. for assault in the second degree. This happened after Miller's arrest in late March for harassment and disorderly conduct at a bar in Hawaii. In April 2020, a video surfaced of Ezra Miller seemingly choking a woman in Iceland. Insiders acknowledged then that Warner Bros. Could fire Miller. It never happened. Instead, the incident faded into history. News travels fast online. On the other hand, it can disappear just as quickly. Warner Bros. Has millions invested in Ezra Miller. In addition to The Flash, Miller was part of the company's Fantastic Beasts franchise. Insiders acknowledge that Warner Bros. Discovery hasn't made a final decision on Ezra Miller's status on The Flash. They add that the old regime, including Warner Bros. Group Chairman Toby Emmerich, does not want to let Ezra Miller go. For the most part, the reason is money. The Flash costs over $200 million, while recasting Ezra Miller for the sequel isn't out of the picture. It'd be too expensive to reshoot The Flash with a different actor. Nonetheless, they've discussed getting a new Flash for the future. Some sources claim that Ezra Miller isn't out of the woods, especially with Warner Bros. Discovery CEO David Zaslav. I discussed this on Sil Abdul's YouTube channel. Indeed, this is a developing story. One insider believes that Miller is a serious liability for Warner Bros. Discovery. The source stated, Warner Bros. Is going to project a calm attitude about this in public. In private, the nervousness is palpable. Counseling for Ezra Miller is seen as somewhat of a compromise that could keep him on. But, again, Miller's status is hanging on a thread. And the thread feels like it's getting shorter. Well folks, that ends another episode of this podcast. I do hope you have enjoyed listening. I will be back next week for the penultimate episode of the season, so until then, thank you so much for listening, stay safe and have a good week.